Good morning. Good morning, Kissy Wissy. Good morning, Robin. Well. Today we are brought to you by our sponsors. First up, Recon Tex. Recon Tex in Springfield. They are located right on the corner of 8th and Black Street in Springfield. That's right. In fact, the easiest way to get there is go right up 9th Street. Go right up 9th till you get to Black and make a left, and they're right there. On the corner of 8th and Black, it's Recon Tex. There you go. They will detail your car and have it looking better than new. It's amazing the dirt they can take off your vehicle or out of your vehicle. They can clean it and make it sparkle. That's amazing. And right now they can do a coating, like a 3 or 5 or 7 year coating. And for the life of the coating, you don't have to wax your car. Just wash it and it's fine. How about that? There was one time they even cleaned the dirt out of Steve.
Mm-hmm.
That was the dirtiest thing they ever cleaned. Was when they cleaned Steve's body.
Mm-hmm.
It's Recon Tex. Call them today, 217-670-1132. And we're brought to you by Just Beds. That's right, Just Beds. Just Beds. How about swinging by 3120 Montvale Drive? It is Just Beds. Let them get you a new bed. The good 8 hours of sleep. Just Beds. They got full size, queen size, king size beds. When you buy a bed from Just Beds, all you do is pay for it and go home. You don't have to worry about putting it on your car, looking like some hillbilly driving it home. No. At Just Beds, they deliver it. They deliver your bed. They do it the way it's supposed to be done. They come into your house, they set it up, they even take your old bed and they dispose of it properly. It's Just Beds at 3120 Montvale Drive in Springfield. Just Beds. My name is Ray Lytle. Along with me, my co-host, the very nice Mr. Steven Stanton. We are here, the Morning Disaster. I don't know where Christina is, but
Morning.
Yeah. We are here to wish you a happy Tuesday and a good morning. Good morning, everyone. Good morning to all of you. What's going on, Steve? How was your weekend?
Oh, not bad. Not bad. Not bad.
Yeah?
Did you have
another date or anything?
No.
Oh, boy. Oh.
No.
Nothing going on in terms of date action, huh?
No.
You haven't been friend zoned yet, have you?
No.
Okay. Just making sure.
No.
I'm just making sure. We see our listeners are coming in. We got a big hello there from Irene. Hello, Irene. Got a good morning from Karen. Good morning, Karen. It's always good to hear from everyone. What if you... Irene wants to know, what if someone accidentally ran over Steve? Could they get the stench off your Jeep? Yeah, I think they could. Yeah, you talk about Recon Tex. Recon Tex could definitely clean Steve off any of your cars. Anyone runs over Steve, they could definitely clean him up. Wonderful. Volk says, morning, Raymond, Christina, and chat room. Oh, and the mayor of Meltdown City. Well, yes, but no, I don't know where Christina is. Let's see. Lori says, good morning, everyone.
Good morning, Lori.
Diane also says good morning to everyone.
Good morning.
Tom says, good morning, Ray, Chrissy, Irene, Lori, Karen, Holly, DADC, Dan, and the rest of the chat. And, of course, the Mattress King. You're the mattress king. Well. Dan says, "Good morning, all. Hello, all. Welcome to a new week of shows." Yes.
Oh,
Tom says, "Good morning, my love, Lori."
Oh,
Oh, he's got a
God. Get a room.
Let's see. Christina's driving Elliot to a track meet, Dan said.
They were on spring break.
I guess he's got a track meet. A morning track meet.
Huh.
Sucks. Tyler wants to know where cooking meth for the pores. I'm sorry. Where was cooking for the pores? Oh yes, it was Easter. It was Easter. Irene's betting you won't have another date. Oh, I don't think so. I think there's another date. I think he's got another date in him. Lori says, "Hello, Puddin' Pop." Oh, that's her nickname for him? Oh, good Lord. Morning, all. Long time no hear, says Holly. Oh, good morning, Holly.
We're back. Long time no hear. Oh. Yes, Steve froze. Steve is back, though. Steve froze.
You froze?
Yeah, I froze. Uh-huh.
I did like he's practicing sloth behavior. He's not frozen. He's choosing not to move. So you had a good weekend though, Steve?
Oh, it was a good weekend. Yeah, there was nothing bad about it, but it just wasn't very eventful. I mean, oh,
I got a letter, but it was sent to the wrong address.
uh-oh.
My letter was sent to the wrong address. And then the people who live there said, "No one here by this name."
Uh-oh.
Yes. And then it went back to the post office, and then they found out where I lived, and they brought it to my house. So.
Right.
So I appreciate it. So I have a letter to read, Steve. No idea what for me. About. I don't know anything.
It wasn't for me, because I can guarantee, because I don't even know your address, because they don't address the thing. He's right by the fire hydrant, and that's all I fucking know. Uh-oh, the soap is not illegal.
Oh my God, it's long.
Oh no.
It's several pages, Steve.
Oh God. Oh Lord.
And it's handwritten. Oh my God. By the way, Karen says, "You mean your neighbor didn't know they were living next to the world famous Ray Liotta?" No, my neighbor doesn't care.
Uh-oh. I know that. I wish you stopped it.
So I will read. I will start the show reading.
Okay.
Reading this letter in a moment, but I got to tell you, last night, did you have the storms and stuff, Steve?
I saw some lightning, yeah. But I guess it rained, but I saw lightning a couple times. The milk just got down out of the window. No.
I got to tell you, last night, the thunder was so loud. And the rain. Good Lord.
Yeah.
It was hard to fall asleep. It was so loud.
Yeah, it was about.
Hmm.
I didn't sleep very well last night.
Yeah, it was hard to sleep.
A little bit of a headache.
I'm sorry you had headaches, Steve. I'm
I
sorry.
think it was staying up late to play that stupid fucking MLB game. I swear to God, I don't know why, but
I love that game.
I'm sure you do.
I played this guy last night. Oh my God. I played this guy last night. Oh my God.
He must have been good. You played him.
I mercied him 10-0.
He did get a hit though, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. He got one hit. Yes, he got one hit. It was very good.
That was his goal, break up a no hitter.
He did break up the no hitter. Yes, but I beat him like. Oh, it was very, very. A lot of booms in that game.
Well,
a lot of booms.
I think he played you in a game right before that one too. I think it came all the way up to the 9th inning. I believe it was 3-3. The bottom of the 9th.
That game had a lot of strikeouts in it.
Yeah.
And a lot of home runs.
I wouldn't know. I didn't pay much attention. Somebody was. I don't know. I won't single out anybody, but there's one.
I think the whole game was strikeouts and home runs.
Yeah, I think it was. Yeah. Yeah, there wasn't. I had a bunch of hits, but I couldn't get anybody to score. I didn't have home run. You were like boom, boom, boom.
Yeah, that was pretty fun. And I was,
except that last one. Yeah, I was tired. I should have knew.
And then why did you play another game if you were tired?
Because somebody called me a pussy, and I was old. I guess you old people need to go to bed.
I like how I got you to play when I called you a pussy. You immediately logged on. You're like, I'm gonna kick your ass.
Yeah. Who wants to play? You pussy want to play, but that pussy Steve will play. I'm like, motherfucker, call me a pussy. I'm logging in. I put on hold whatever I was watching right there. Okay, I'm logging in.
Yeah, that was fun. That was fun. I like that Cubs game yesterday was great. Oh man. Of course, I heard your Cardinals won yesterday too.
Yeah. Yep.
But that Cubs game was fantastic yesterday. I loved it. Yeah. So baseball's going full on now. I love it.
Yep.
So excited. I love baseball season, Steve. Every day there's something to watch.
Oh, yeah.
Cubs home opener yesterday. I watched it. Had such a nice time. Yesterday was such a nice day.
I was a little cold up there yesterday. Still.
Yeah. Yeah, but they played. They played in the cold. It was weird because the Cubs had rain, but they still got through the game, and the White Sox had to actually they got rain delayed.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. Oh well. I'm getting some Rice Krispies, Steve.
Oh, is that what you're having, Rice Krispies?
Now I got to read the letter.
Okay. No, Dad, be quiet.
We got this in the mail.
Uh-huh.
And it was written March 25th.
Holy moly.
Yeah, but I told you what happened. It went to the wrong house. And
oh, yeah.
There is no one here by this name. By the way, It would be my fucking neighbors. All they had to do is just put it in my mailbox. Why did they? There's no one here by this name.
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna have my dog start shitting in their yard.
Yeah, I would.
It says, "Greetings, Mr. Lytle.
Oh.
I am writing you in regards to your morning show broadcast date March 22nd, 2024, upon which the amount of vile abuse that I received from a certain specific co-host on your show was very much uncalled for." Oh my God.
Oh.
Must be some Dan. Was it Dan, you think?
That
Or
must
Jason?
have been Dan, yeah.
Or Christina? I don't know. When was the 22nd of March? I didn't
I don't know.
Well, let's see if we can figure out who this is. Your co-host has stated, one, that myself and fellow listener Irene Jobson both had no lives. So one of my co-hosts said that this person, I can't figure out who this is, but this person and Irene had no lives.
Huh.
Two, that on any show I am treated like a prince and can do no wrong. So we know the letter writer is a he. Because I have said that they are treated like, or my co-host said they are treated like a prince.
Wow.
That being said, I have never gone out of my way to be vile, hurtful, nor rude to anyone. I am always joking around, and I can take a joke as well.
Huh.
You don't see me saying things like, quote, unquote, fuck this every time Dan makes a joke about me, because I know it's a joke. You also don't see me getting upset that I had to take money out of my savings for my trip to visit Lori. Nor would you see me complain I had to pay for a date either. I still can't figure out who it is.
I don't either.
Honestly, Ray, I should not have had to write those apology letters either. But since you asked me to do it, I said I would, because I'm a man of my word. Or at least I try to be. You know, you don't see me pointing my finger at everyone else but myself either. I do think the person who made the hold on, let me get back to reading it. I do think the person who made the entire chat and panel feel unsafe should have been the one to write the apology letters instead of me. I also want to state that I was only pointing something out when I also want to state that I was only pointing something out when a certain murderer / serial killer went on a meth-fueled rage / meltdown. Basically, he was called out on something and didn't like it. Not only did he not like it, he couldn't handle it as well. Now, hey, let's do a little classroom, shall we? I wonder who he's talking about.
I wonder who he's talking about. Boy, I don't know. I'm
So he says, let's do some classroom. One, if someone says, you don't have to pay me back. If someone says, you don't have to pay me back right now, naturally, it means that at some point, the person who loaned said money is going to have, or I should say, will want to be paid back at a future date. Well, yes, that seems like the case to me. Yes.
yeah.
Two, if someone says you don't have to pay me back, then of course, if someone says you don't have to pay me back, then of course that means you don't have to pay that person back. End of lesson. So in closing, if said co-host can learn to control his anger and learn to take a joke as well, then things will be cool. I honestly do say nice things about this co-host. However, I never get a thank you when I say these nice things, though. Well, So he's saying that this co-host,
That's terrible.
that he says nice things. I still haven't figured out who this is. He says, he says that he says nice things about this co-host, and the co-host never returns
Right, yeah.
such behavior.
Sounds like a fucking personal problem to me.
Just one more thing, Ray.
Oh, goddamn.
Speaking of thank yous, while I have your attention, I would like to thank you for the gift card you gave me for Christmas, Secret Santa. I can't remember if I thanked you or not, so I am doing it now. Well, I got Tom for Christmas.
Oh, he waited till fucking April to thank you. God damn.
And Tom thanked me the day I gave him the gift card, once he found out it was me. Thank you for taking your busy time out of your schedule to read my letter. This was
yeah.
This was written by Tom?
Oh, I would have never in a million years believed that. He really must have been talking about Dan, because Dan has a short fuse sometimes.
So you think this letter was written about Dan? Oh. Sincerely, Thomas H. Jackson. Thank you, Tom, for this very nice letter. And I do remember this particular show.
You do? I don't remember it.
This was a particular show where it was, I believe it was a subscriber show, and it was brought to the attention that one of my co-hosts borrowed money from someone and then never paid back.
Oh, that son of a bitch.
You think Dan borrowed money from someone?
I don't know.
But the person borrowed money from someone. It must have been a sizable amount for them to write a letter.
Oh, yeah, sizable amount. That's, yeah.
I don't know.
I don't either. I don't recall anything like that in my life.
So this person was called out for borrowing money from someone.
Wow.
And
that's a pretty
then that person got angry, I guess, and went on a meth-fueled rager against the letter writer.
You know, so maybe certain things like that shouldn't be brought up over the airwaves. You know, maybe if that person had a problem with that real person, they come to him in person.
Yeah. You know. Well, Tom, as we know, Tom lives in Connecticut.
Well, that sounds like another personal problem.
No, but I'm saying that we know that Tom lives in Connecticut, so he couldn't go to a person. He couldn't go to anyone in person. Oh well. And I can't remember who the person borrowed the money from.
No. I can't. I don't even know what to talk about. I've never borrowed money in my life.
So you're saying that it definitely wasn't you?
Oh, it could have been me. Number one, I would never go off into a meth rage
Right.
bit because I don't smoke meth anymore.
So who do you think it was?
Boy, I don't know. I don't know. Sometimes Christina has a short fuse. She just doesn't show it. Maybe it was
Maybe you're right. Maybe it was Christina. Yeah, maybe it could have been Christina.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I don't think it was Dan because Dan. I don't think Dan smokes meth either. So
Yeah. And Dan certainly wouldn't borrow money. You're saying Dan wouldn't borrow money, but Christina looks like the type? Is that what you're saying?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, possibly.
Or is Jason that type? I don't know.
Although Jason, they had to get that van fixed, so if he makes pretty good money, I wouldn't think he'd borrow any money. They had to spend a lot of money on that van.
Yep. Karen says she feels like Milk Dud is sitting in judgment of Steve. She says Milk Dud seems to be pointing someone guilty out. Huh. Let me look closer. Yeah, it does look like Milk Dud does look like she's pointing out, so like she's pointing out a guilty person. I'll be damned. Oh boy. I see Amanda Kluge is now getting angry at someone who said something on the show. You see what she says.
You talk about fucking anger issues.
Well, there's anger issues right there. Oh boy.
I didn't say they didn't pay back their debts. I just said that they had to pay a lot on that van.
He just said, yeah. I mean, obviously the person that was being talked about was someone who had no intention of ever paying back a debt.
I think that person had the intention, but that person just is overwhelmed with financial problems. And that person may have had a heart attack around Christmas time and was in the hospital for 10 days. So his whole life changed after that.
Yep. Yeah. Well, he has a.
Sounds like Tom's got some personal issues with this show.
Yeah, it sounds like he does have a personal issue with at least someone on the show.
Yeah.
At least it sounds like it. To me, anyway.
I hope he gets over him. We're all just one big happy family here.
But you can't figure out who he has the problems with.
No.
I'll be damned. Oh well. Well, what are we supposed to do, right?
Right. What do you want?
Yeah. Well, let me just say that I don't think it was me he was talking about, but in case it was, let me say that I'm sorry. If it were me, let me say I'm sorry. All right. If it were me. All right. I don't feel like anything in there led me to believe it was for me. But just in case, I want to say I'm sorry. I'm sure that if Christina were here, she'd say, that she was sorry as well. I'm sure she would, pass that along. As I'm sure Dan would. And Jason, I think Jason would too. If it were him, he'd be, because this show is nothing if not something to make all of you feel safe. That's the goal of everyone on this show, is to provide a safe place for all. That's what we do here on the Morning Disaster. All right? We go out of our way to make all of you feel safe. I just want to pass that along. Don't we, Steve? We make everyone feel safe on this show.
Yeah.
Yes. Amanda says, yes, Jason would apologize. I'm sure Christina would, and I'm sure that Dan would. I want to say that we would all apologize. So everyone on the show would apologize. At least the ones I named would apologize.
I'm not apologizing for shit because I don't have any idea who he's talking about.
So you're not even if it is you, you're not apologizing. Amanda says she apologizes for the yelling, but stupid people make her irate. I wonder who she's talking about. Huh. Damn, she says there's a stupid person that makes her irate. Oh my goodness. Oh well. Yep. Oh well. So what are your plans this week, Steve?
This week.
You got any plans?
No. Things are a little bit out of whack.
Why? What do you mean out of whack?
Well, because I didn't get, usually I get groceries last Fridays.
Yeah.
Well, because they didn't get paid till Friday.
Yeah.
Christina will be picking up groceries today.
Oh. So you had to buy more groceries.
Oh, yeah.
You bought groceries.
Big order. No, not like big. Pretty big order, but since you won't have to go Friday, I had to make sure that I had sufficient food.
Oh, I hope she takes pictures. Oh my God. I hope there's pictures. That's all I
hope there's not, because if there probably will be.
I couldn't understand any of that. Hold on, everyone. Steve took too big a. He inhaled too much weed.
No, I didn't.
There's a Merlur order. Or there's a Merlur. Yeah. Going on. Let him cough it out.
There we go.
All right.
Getting popcorn lung.
Oh, Holly says she would not apologize either if someone put her personal business out to everyone instead of consulting in private. Oh, well, so there's someone.
Thank you, Holly.
Someone is on the co-host. Someone is on this unnamed co-host's side. It's Holly. Why were you thanking her, Steve?
I thank him. I ain't thanking nobody.
You said thank you, Holly. I was just trying to figure out why you did that.
Somebody need to be on dude's side.
So are you also on the side of the unnamed co-host?
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh. All right. So you're getting a big order of groceries today?
Yes, I will be.
Good for you. I know you like those groceries.
Pay rent. Pay rent.
Oh, today's rent day.
I hope.
Thank God. By the way, thank God we didn't work yesterday. I hate working April 1st. And I always hated it. I always hated it when I was on the radio too.
Really?
I mean, April Fool's Day. The pressure to top yourself. You know, the pressure to top yourself is always, it's always a pain in the ass. Back during the regular disaster days, I hated it. When we were on FM, I hated April Fool's Day. So I hope it. Did anybody get fooled? I didn't even see any April Fool's pranks. Were there any? I
don't know. I don't know if it was April Fool's, but I saw something where Michael Jordan's coming back to the Bulls in 25.
Okay, obviously that would have been an April Fool's Day.
Oh,
that was obviously Michael Jordan is 60. He's 60 years old, I think. Or 60 some odd years old. Of course, he's not coming back to Bulls. Where did you see that?
What did I see? It was a reel, I think, on Facebook.
Well, why would you think that was real? If it came out on April 1st, why in the world would you? Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, I thought the State Fair was pranking when they put up fucking Smashing Pumpkins. But okay.
The State Fair, the State Fair did what?
They put up their next big act is Smashing Pumpkins.
Wow.
They announced it yesterday.
Smashing Pumpkins are coming to the State Fair? That's awesome.
Yeah.
I love the Smashing Pumpkins.
Mm-hmm.
And I know they're doing a tour this summer, so that's awesome. I didn't know they were coming to the State Fair. I hope that wasn't a prank. That sounds
No, I'm pretty sure it wasn't because they're already advertising a pre-party for him.
The world is a vampire. They made a concert announcement on April 1st.
Yeah.
Oh, that just seems like a bad idea.
That's what I would have thought too.
Yeah, I don't try to make any announcements on April 1st.
Oh yeah.
Because no one believes them.
Yeah.
I'll be damned. I like Smashing Pumpkins. That should be a good show. That'll be a really good show, man. What about? Isn't there a when is that eclipse coming?
April 8th. I just know that because that's the day my dad died. So
Hmm.
I don't know. I just know. But we're not going to see it. It's going to miss us.
Oh, we won't see the eclipse?
We won't see much of it.
Yeah.
I don't know if it'll get darker or not. It's like it's going to pass through. It's most because it's supposed to be best like in Carbondale.
Oh my
Look
God!
like
You know what I'm watching that is so good. Oh my God! It is so fantastic.
what?
3-Body Problem. Have you watched that on Netflix yet?
No.
Oh my God! 3-Body Problem is on Netflix. It's a series. You guys, it's so good. Oh my God. By the way, Joel says he's going to be north of San Antonio when the eclipse comes,
Oh, cool.
and he will see total darkness. Holy crap, really?
Yeah.
Nicole says, make sure you stare directly at it, Steve.
Okay.
I'll be damned. Corey says where we are, we'll get 95% totality. Oh my God.
Oh wow, really?
Oh, so that's pretty. So
That'd
we'll be able to
fucking
see it.
bad.
Yeah.
We had one not that long ago, Jim. I mean, like 10, 12, 15 years ago.
I remember we had one. I do remember we had one when I lived. We had one when Trump was president. So that would have been between 2016 and 2000.
Yeah, because that's I was thinking when I lived down in Dupo.
But here's why I remember it. Here's why I remember it. Do you remember this? Because Trump looked right at it when they told us all not to look. Remember that they had video of him looking at it,
right?
When his wife and everybody else were wearing the visor things. He looked right.
Yeah.
He looked right at it. They were telling us don't look right at it.
Yeah. We looked at it with welding helmet on. I had a welding helmet. I got a Harbor Freight.
Yeah. You bought a welding helmet?
No, I said I got.
Oh, you got hold of one.
I got hold of one. Yeah.
So I remember that happening. So that's a lot. So that would have been between 2017 and 2020. Yeah. Because it was when he was at the White House when it happened. So, and look, but he didn't go blind.
Oh, damn.
He looked right at it. Yeah. So, Corey says it was 2017. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. So I do remember that. So, by the way, 3-Body Problem is fantastic.
Really?
It is. It truly is fantastic. Has anybody read that book, or does anybody know anything about it?
Oh, no. Sounds good.
I'm telling you. You guys, it is so good. I can't believe I'm the only one that's seen this. It is so good. Oh my God. I think it's one of the best shows I've seen. It's so good.
Yeah.
It's so amazing. Karen says, do we need to read the books first? No, I didn't read the book. The first I'd seen is was the TV show. No, it's fantastic.
I'll have to check it out.
Here's what I'm not going to give too much away, but
right.
It's about these people who study physics. Something happens where the scientist physics stops working. Like the things they're studying just stop working. And they're like, they can't figure out what's going on. And for example, the CERN, CERN atom smasher stops working. And they're trying to figure out what's wrong with. They're like, what's wrong with physics? None of the equations are working out for some reason. And then it stars a bunch of people who they studied physics, and it's about them. And there's, oh my God, there's all kinds of, I don't want to give too much away. There's all kinds of things that happen. Oh, and there's also, and then they also find this weird headset thing. All right. And they put the headset thing on over their eyes, and it's a video game. It's a video game.
Ooh.
It's a video game that they start playing. And I'm telling you, it is one of the best shows that I have seen. It is, because when you find out what's really going on, you say, "Oh, damn, it's real." I'm telling you. Now I want to warn you, it's a smart show. I don't know if dumb people would like it. All right. I don't
Are you
know if
referring to me?
No. I think you would like it, actually. But yeah, it's real. I'm telling you, it's really good what goes on in this. And when you figure out what the title means, when you figure out what the three-body problem is, when you figure out what the three-body problem is, you go, "Oh, wow." Yeah, so it's a show called Three-Body Problem. It's on Netflix. I think it's been the most watched thing on Netflix for a week or whatever, but wow. Just trust me. Trust me. If you've got time, check it out. Three-Body Problem. Unless you're really, really dumb, you should get it. You should understand it. Steve, I think you'll understand it.
You never know.
I mean, I don't see you being an expert in calculus or anything, but
Oh no. My niece is, but I'm not. No.
It's really something. And it's an amazing TV show. It's an amazing, amazing series. So I give it the highest grade. And I've watched 7 episodes. And there's only 8.
Oh.
So, there's only 8 episodes. And I got the finale tonight that I'm going to watch. And I can't wait to watch the finale.
Oh,
I think it's going to be great. So anyway, I've watched it. I have fully enjoyed it. And I think if you watch it, you will enjoy it as well. Even Steve. Even you, Steve Areno. I think even you like
so.
it. Yeah.
When you say the name of it, though, you say three body person. First thing comes to my mind is 1, 2, 3 lockbox. 1, 2, 3 lockbox.
Oh, yeah. It doesn't have any Sammy Hagar music in it.
Yeah.
And I know that might be I know that might be a negative for you, but I want to warn people in advance. There's no Sammy Hagar songs in it. In case anyone's wondering. But I recommend, I give the highest recommendation to Three Body Prop. I think it's great. I really do. You know what else I'm hearing good things about? I'm hearing good things about the Steve Martin documentary that's on Apple TV.
Oh.
There's a documentary about Steve Martin.
Uh-huh.
That's on there, and it's supposed to be great. So I got to see that. So I like Steve Martin.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
I've always been a fan of him. Curb Your Enthusiasm. Curb Your Enthusiasm is one of the best shows in the history of television, in my opinion. Has only one more episode. You ever watched Curb Your Enthusiasm, Steve?
Yeah.
It's only got one more episode left before it ends.
Ooh.
So its series finale is next Sunday. That's Curb Your Enthusiasm. And I'm telling you, it's one of the finest shows of all time. People always say it's made from the creator of Seinfeld. Listen, I'm going to say something that might be unpopular, but I think it's better than Seinfeld. I've always thought I like Seinfeld a lot, but I think it's better than Seinfeld. I think Curb Your Enthusiasm is one of the greatest television shows ever made.
Uh-huh.
In the history of comedy TV. I put it as like number 2 show of all time. I think the funniest was the Larry Sanders Show. Did you ever watch the Larry Sanders Show?
Yep.
The Larry Sanders Show to me was fantastic. But Curb Your Enthusiasm is number 2. I mean, I just think it's I think those are the best comedies of all time. I love Curb Your Enthusiasm. I can watch them over and over and over again. Of the 12 seasons, I think I've watched the first 10 seasons like 4 times.
Oh, wow.
I have to go back and watch 11 and 12 3 more times to catch up with the rest of them, but I just think it's such a great show. But the finale is this coming weekend. Oh my God, it's such a fantastic program. But Larry David says he's done. I mean, you'd like Larry David. You'd like, because he's a guy who he doesn't like he doesn't like people. People drive crazy. And he doesn't like leaving the house, and he doesn't like being forced to do anything. I think he's all of us, right? I mean, I hate leaving the house.
Well, yeah.
And I hate being forced to go anywhere.
Oh, yeah.
Just
I hate people.
hurts. And people, I'm not the biggest, I got to be honest. I'm not the biggest fan of people.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm not the biggest fan of people. I'm not the and their quirks. People's quirks drive me crazy. Because I just don't understand it. So if you've never seen Curb Your Enthusiasm, number one, what's wrong with you? Number two, you really should start watching it. And number three, you're going to watch it, fall in love with it, and then you're going to be sad because the final episode of the show is this coming Sunday.
Yeah.
It's one of my all-time favorites, Steve.
Is it? You like it more than you like Only Murders in the Building?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay, good.
It's much better than Only Murders in the Building. I like Only Murders in the Building, but it's much better than Only Murders.
Oh, okay. I mean, like Only Murders in the Building, but
Steve, it's one of my, I told you, my all-time favorite comedies. Number one, The Larry Sanders Show.
Yeah.
Number two, Curb Your Enthusiasm. Number three, The Office. And number four, Arrested Development. I pretty much can, yeah. And I'd have to figure out number five. So a whole bunch of series are tied. But yeah, those are, I'm telling you, it's such a great show. It's such a fantastic show. I highly recommend it. All right. So great. Curb Your Enthusiasm. All right. It's on HBO. And if you get Max, every episode ever made is on Max.
Oh. And Max is becoming the best station.
Oh, Max is great. Max has got everything on it.
Yeah.
There's the whole one. There's the episodes with Palestine Chicken and it's such a great. I just start laughing thinking about things I've seen in the past. It's so great. His agent is a guy named Jeff Green, and Jeff's wife is Susie. Oh my God. And I'll tell you, that's the best part. That is the best part. I think that might be the best part of Curb Your Enthusiasm is Jeff and Susie. It's so funny. So highly recommended. Curb Your Enthusiasm. It finally ends its run next Sunday. Oh well. Those are my it might be one of my favorite shows of all time. As I said, it's fantastic. I love it. And Steve, you said you've only watched one,
Yeah.
and you didn't like it.
I probably got sidetracked with something else, and just didn't go back to it.
It's
like I got sidetracked with last night, and when I was in the middle of watching my new episode of 600 Pound Life.
Yeah. What's the latest 600 Pound Life?
Oh, the latest one is Dr. Now took on, not only was he 728 pounds,
oh my goodness,
but he was a paraplegic.
Mm.
But they were trying, he had been bedridden for 7 years.
Oh my God.
They got him, but they ended the show where he lost a buttload of weight. He lost like 400 pounds. Not even getting out of bed, just doing just on a diet. Well, they gave him once they kept him in a hospital for like 3 months, under control, and they went from 727 to like 596. Then they gave
he lost 200 pounds just
laying in bed, yeah.
Just on a diet. Better?
Yeah, just on the diet. Dr. Now's
Good.
diet.
That's amazing.
Then they gave him the gastric sleeve.
Oh, so they gave him the sleeve.
All kinds more. Yeah. They were just starting. They were trying to get him down to 350 pounds so the orthopedic surgeon could go in because his hips were fused almost to his whatever tibia or whatever.
Yeah.
They were going to have to go in and put new hips in, give him new hips. But they wanted to get him down so a weight where he'd be able to bear the weight. And that orthopedic surgeon felt that 350 pounds would be a good place for him. And then they ended the show and they were just getting him to where he could sit up on the edge of the bed, which was good.
Well, good for him.
Yeah, good for him.
Unbelievable.
But yeah, and I had to watch my new episode of Naked and Afraid too.
There can't be much to those episodes.
Well, got 2 people naked in the wilderness have to live 21 days with no food, no water, no clothes.
So they just drop people off in the middle of the woods somewhere naked?
Oh, they drop them off like in the desert. Like in South Africa, where the lions and tigers and bears, oh my. And then you're allowed to bring, each person is allowed to bring one thing, and you get a pot and a flint.
So they drop them off somewhere in Africa?
They go all over the world. They've been in Brazil and they've been
I'm saying
in
lions and tigers, that's Africa, right?
Yeah, elephants and water moccasins and
elephants. I think that's the only.
Yeah,
that's the only continent that has elephants and lions and tigers, right? Yeah, giraffes.
That's where you have to build a boma.
Yeah, tigers are in Asia too, I think, and I do think some elephants live in India.
Oh yeah,
but I thought aren't lions exclusive to Africa?
I believe so. Yes.
Yeah. I mean, there's no lions running around the United States.
I don't know.
except in zoos, you know.
Tiger guy had some. You know what was it? Dude's name?
The guy, he had tigers.
Oh, Tiger Fred or whatever his name was.
That guy Joe, you mean?
Yeah, that's it. Joe Exotic.
Yeah, but he didn't have lions.
Oh,
Aren't lions exclusive to Africa, or are they, you know? Oh, Jason says Quiet on the Set. Yeah, Quiet on the
Yeah.
Set is a documentary about what went on with those Nickelodeon kid shows. Oh my
Oh,
god.
yeah. Oh yeah, and that Brad Schaefer dude. Oh, what a pervert.
Yeah. And that was crazy.
But
That Quiet on the Set is something I've started watching a couple of times, but it's really disturbing.
Yeah, it is.
So I can't get through all of it. You know what I mean? Yeah.
I
wanna
do the
force
same
myself.
thing. I just haven't hot.
I finally got permission from my wife. She said she has no interest. She goes, I have no interest in Roadhouse. You watch that by yourself. So I'll get to watch Roadhouse by myself, Steve.
Oh,
I've heard it's good.
it's not bad. I mean, I stayed awake through the whole thing.
I should have figured you'd watch it.
It was okay. It was okay. I would have liked to see it a little bit more racy, but it was okay. You know.
There wasn't enough nudity in it for you?
No. Yeah, not quite enough nudity.
Yeah, I'm still gonna watch it though. Holly says it's very good.
It's good.
She says it's so good. Jake Gyllenhaal, yum. He looks so good and his fighting was awesome.
Yeah, but is that really him or is that just a computer?
No, I think it was him.
He really was in shape.
Yeah, I think he got in shape to do the movie.
Wow.
That's what those actors do. They get in shape.
Man.
I say good for them, right?
Yeah.
Good for him. You liked it though, didn't you?
Yeah, I thought it was sufficient enough. Yeah.
What else have you seen lately that you recommend to people to watch? I gave my recommendations of Three Body Problem, Curb Your Enthusiasm. You know, I'm giving recommendations. What is your recommendation, Steve? By the way, Stice says he did not like it. He thought Connor was awful. I'm not sure who Connor was.
Connor wasn't that good. I mean, he's a fighter. He's not an actor. You know? He was fucking acted like a badass, and that's what he was. Let's see what else. I watched probably the most current is the Roadhouse. Like I said, I did see the 2 new episodes of Look at My 600-Pound Life and Naked and Afraid.
Could you recommend something good? Isn't there anything good on 600 Pound?
I really
recommend something that isn't on Discovery Channel.
I really liked Aquaman 2.
Yeah, I liked Aquaman 2. I thought it was good. I thought that was good.
That's about all I've seen. If I told you what I really watched, you get all kinds of mad at me. So I'm not even going.
I'm sure you're watching. I'm sure you're watching stupid television.
Possibly.
You're not watching that Heartland anymore. I thought you said you finished that.
No, I pretty much. I'm still waiting for season 17 to start, and I don't know if it's even gonna happen. And I've
Weren't
seen
you
all the
watching?
episodes.
Weren't you watching? What the hell else were you watching? You were watching something stupid. A Little House on the Prairie. Oh my God. I have never in my life watched 1 second of Little House on the Prairie. In fact, that has always been Little House on the Prairie from the time I was very young. Little House on the Prairie was like the line for me. When I would get, like, even grade school, I'd get to know somebody in grade school. And I talk about, like, oh, what do you watch on TV? If they said Happy Days, I'd be like, all right, that's cool. Yeah, fine, Welcome Back, Kotter. Oh, I got no problem. That's good. I got no problem with that. Star Trek. I got no problem with that. Sanford and Son, no problem. As soon as somebody said, oh, Little House on the Prairie, whoosh, I'm out. I had no interest in Little House on the Prairie. And you said last week you were watching Little House on the Prairie. I'm like, I would not have been friends with him if we went to school together and you told me you watched Little House on the Prairie, I would choose to not be your friend.
Yeah, I mean, I've probably seen them all a million times. I have a lot of times. I just have a TV on just for. I'm not going to see sound because I have it turned all the way down, just for the picture. That's maybe that's kind of stupid, but usually I'm probably on my phone.
I have no interest in that show. What do you watch on TV when you're talking to that woman that you're that woman that you're sweet on right now?
Oh, we watched the complete series of Hot Mama June, Hot and Not the Hot.
What is that on?
It's on Wii TV. Now
Okay,
it's
is there a streamer that runs it?
Is it what?
Is there a streamer that's running Mama June Hot to Not or whatever?
Whoever's. I think the Roku channel carries Wii TV. Because now it's Mama June Hot to Not Family Crisis.
Right.
Mama June got a boyfriend, some big thug, weird little thug dude.
By the way, Marvin says, Steve, I see you smiling and I can't see your hands. And I find that repulsive.
Well, Marvin, never know where my hands have been.
You know where those hands are doing?
Oh, yeah. I clipped my fingernails yesterday. Woohoo!
I have. You and your girlfriend, can you call her your girlfriend yet? Do you have a name for her?
Her name is just
Mary. Is she just a friend, or is she just a friend?
No, she's a friend. Yeah.
How far have you gone with her? Would you call her a girlfriend?
lady friend. I'd call her lady friend. Lady friend.
All right, but is she like? At what point do you start calling uh, a friend a girlfriend or lady friend or
I
whatever?
don't know. I don't know anymore.
Because
Used to the first date, but
I was never big on labels like that. I was never big on, like, it seemed my wife, when I met my wife, she was my girlfriend after the first date. You know what I mean? One date, our first date went so well. She was my girlfriend the day after. But when I go back and women before her, I was very hesitant calling anyone a girlfriend.
exactly.
Like there would have to be sex like 3 or 4 times before someone got to the level. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
you had to make sure that there was something there.
Right.
And then even then I was hesitant to call them that, but
I know the last time she was here, she said, next time I come, I'm going to bring clothes for overnight. And I said, well, that's nice. I'll let you sleep in the bed and I'll sleep in the chair. She says, oh, that's not necessary. We're both adults.
So saying that she'll sleep in the bed with you, right?
Yeah. So if she sleeps in the bed with me, then I'll probably start calling her my girlfriend. Yeah, and think maybe.
I bet you fart a lot. I bet you fart a lot when you're in that bed.
I hope not. I really hope not.
So you're not afraid of that?
No. I always make sure that I don't eat, eat something like beans or something. Although I'm really hungry for some chili. I got some chili in the freezer. I'm getting groceries today. You know, I'm going to say this right here, right now. I hope the weather is decent later this week because I'm going to fire up my grill. I bought.
You're gonna wait a minute. You're saying that you're gonna fire up your grill?
Yeah, if it gets warm enough, I'm gonna have a dinner. I got hamburgers and pork steaks and brats.
Way to go, Steve Areno.
I'm gonna grill them.
So you're actually gonna cook on the grill.
I'm actually gonna cook on it as long as it gets a little bit. Right now, it's a little bit cold. It's really cold today because they said it was 71 degrees last night.
I'll be damned. Way to go, Steve. You're finally going to use it?
Finally going to use it after a whole season of sitting there last year. I'm going to use her this year. Woohoo! I'll see how many freaks we get. How many of them come outside when I'm out there doing it. Hey, Steve, what are you doing? Oh, what's it look like I'm doing?
You think your neighbors will come out? Will your neighbors come out and?
I hope not. I don't like people. Will
your neighbors come out and want to eat some of your food?
Yeah, they want to. Nobody's eating my food. You want to bring some food out while I got the grill on? I'll put it on, but I don't cook. I'm not a chef. Well, I am a chef on Sundays, but not during. So don't be saying you want some. I want my steak medium, mid-rare.
No, but you're saying that if your neighbors want to eat any of the food you grill, they'll have to bring the meat or what?
No, if they bring the meat, yeah, I'll grill it. But then, unless they're going to buy the meat from me, I had to buy the meat.
So you're saying that if your neighbors pay you money, then you'll give them some of your food that you make?
Well, yeah. Well, yeah. I'll give them some meat if they give me some money, especially Debbie.
So your neighbors will be allowed to get meat, but only if they pay for it.
Oh, I have to pay for it. Somebody has to pay for it.
Or
They
if
can
they
bring
don't
me
pay
meat.
for it, they'll have to give you.
Yeah, they have to bring
So
some
if
meat.
someone shows up with some raw meat,
I'll put it on the grill.
so like your neighbor, say your neighbor Tom. Say your neighbor Tom walks outside with some raw hamburger. You're saying that you would grill the raw hamburger for him.
Sure. But I'm not gonna eat. You know, if you want me to grill your meat, you're gonna need to stay right there with it, or you're gonna come back and get it. Because once it's grilled, I'm done. I'm going in and eat. I'm not gonna carry it all the way down to your apartment, knock on your door, and I'll leave it sit on the table outside.
So you will cook for them, but only if they provide the meat.
Correct.
All right. If not, they're going to have to pay for it. What are you planning on cooking?
Oh, I don't know right off the bat. I don't know. Maybe pork steak.
Irene says Shelly's going to bring her roast beef. Hey, Steve, you want some roast beef? Yeah. You'll cook anything?
I cook, yeah.
But you said you would not take it off the grill and bring it to anyone's apartment.
Well, I'll take it off the grill because I don't lock the grill up when I'm done with it.
So they should bring you meat and then go back to their apartment and grab like a paper plate.
Yeah.
And show up after the food is done. You don't want to talk to anyone while you're grilling?
No. I don't want to talk about anything. I don't want to talk about your A1C. I don't want to talk about how many clovers are out in the grass. I don't want to talk about the dogs, the field mice you're talking to you out in the field. None of that.
So no matter which neighbor it is, you will not be. So you don't have. Say you get a package of hot dogs or something. You will only put enough on the grill for yourself. You will not be making any.
That's correct.
Food for anyone else. However, if they bring you the meat, you will cook it and you will take it off the grill. But they better be down there with a paper plate or something ready to pick it up because you're not going to.
Yep. This ain't no catering company here.
Mm-hmm. But you will take back your food to your house and eat it, or are you going to eat it outside?
Of course I will. Yeah. Oh, I'll take it back into my house. I don't want to eat. I know for a fact it's going to attract people. I just know it. Is
that why you've never used it?
Pretty much.
So you're afraid of people coming down and hanging out with you?
Yeah, I just want to cook my meat, eat it, and go. I don't want to talk to nobody, you know?
Yeah.
I like to concentrate.
Well, I'm the same way. I wouldn't want anybody. Yeah. But every time people come over to my house, my wife's cooking up a storm.
Oh yeah.
By the way, last time I had people over was for WWE Royal Rumble.
Oh yeah.
You know what next weekend is? What this weekend is, right?
WrestleMania, baby.
WrestleMania, brother. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Been a long road to
Yep.
WrestleMania.
That's right. WrestleMania. WrestleMania's here, brother.
Thank the Lord.
Yep. That's going to be on both Saturday and Sunday, Steve.
Ooh. Good.
That is cool as hell. That is cool as hell. I can't wait. Any predictions?
I couldn't give you a prediction today, but tomorrow I'll scope out the whole. I would like to see a new champion, but I don't know if that's going to happen. That's my personal opinion. I'd like to see it. I'd like to see the Roman Reigns fall.
We'll see. We will see, Steve Areno. Are you going to play MLB The Show today?
So, I probably shouldn't, but I probably will. I probably will. I gotta check on my health of my starting pitchers. Because I know I used Sale last night against you.
Who have you beaten?
I
saw you had 5. I saw you had 5 wins.
I've beaten Christina. I've beaten Spooner. I've beaten Dan. Let's see. You beat me three times.
Yeah.
Mercy me twice. Yeah. Kyle has beat me 2 times, I think. Yeah. I think that's right. I think I'm 5-5, right?
Yeah. So you've never beaten me. You've never beaten Kyle, and you've never beaten. Have you played the Rangers yet?
No, I've not played the Rangers. I beat Jason.
The Rangers beat me.
Ooh.
The Rangers beat me and Jason beat me.
Cincinnati's not even played yet.
Yeah, I don't know what his deal is.
But I'm like in 6th. Went from 2nd before I started to play in somebody. It was his 2nd. Now I'm down to 6th. But I'm still close. I'm only half a game back.
I can't believe Jason beat me. We had a great game, though. We had a really good game.
I couldn't believe I beat Jason.
Yeah, well.
Everybody, I knew, and I'm going to blame my loss my second loss last night to you last night. I'm going to blame it on Dan.
Why is it Dan? Why is it Dan?
He traded you that fucking Yu Darvish.
I gave up Ranger Suarez for him. I mean, I gave him a really good pitcher. I gave him a very good pitcher for.
Yeah, but I think you for Darvish is better than Ranger Suarez. I'd be able to. You traded me last year for Ranger Suarez. I wasn't that impressed with him.
Are you kidding? You almost beat me with him last year.
Almost, see? Yeah. Almost on accounts of how she's hand grenades.
I don't think, by that way, everybody, I don't think Steve's ever beaten me in MLB The Show.
Yeah, I think I have. I think I beat you once.
Not that I remember.
You of course, you're not going to remember it.
Yeah. Well, we'll see. I can play anytime. You just let me know. I'll whip your ass whenever you want.
I know.
Whenever you want, son. The whipping's on.
You fucking. You never swing at the fucking ball.
Well, you got to throw strikes for me to swing.
Well, fucking if I can throw a strike to you,
I know you get mad when I walk.
Blast him out of.
Oh, God.
And you, dude, you don't fucking just hit a home run. You fucking crush it.
You don't know how much joy. You don't know how much joy it gives me when I hit home runs against you. Because I know on my side I'm going, yeah, but I know on your side you're going, son of a bitch. God. That makes me so happy.
You notice my outfielder don't even run for him when I hear him go off the bat. It's not just like, oh, this one could be. This is out of here.
It brings so much joy to me. It really does. The amount of joy I get from beating Steve in that game it's unnatural. It really is.
And then for the first game we played, I thought, damn, I'm going to beat him. I'm going to beat him. I'm going to beat him. And then, that fucking last inning, son of a bitch. And then I fucking fucked up and let that base hit go through. God damn it. I was really mad then.
Oh, yeah.
Then you go, well, only pussy to do it again. So I fucking play him again.
And how did that game go?
That wasn't even pretty. It wasn't even fucking pretty. That was a mercy in the fourth inning.
I just love it. It brings me so much joy. Playing you in MLB The Show. Oh, my God.
Well, I'm glad they play me because, for a long time there, you were saying that it would bring you so much joy that you were going to make me drink piss. But you seem to have given up on that one now. So.
No, but I said if I win the lottery.
Oh,
when I win the lottery.
Okay.
But I haven't. Here's the deal. I haven't for a while. Remember, for a while I was winning like $10 here. Then I went $10 next week, and then I went $100. I won $125, and I haven't had a lottery win in over a month.
Oh wow.
Yeah. But isn't the number for like the Powerball or whatever? Isn't that number up really big?
Oh yeah, because I think I saw on Facebook Bubba the Baker bought a Powerball ticket, and I haven't seen him this morning, so I don't know. Maybe he won. Oh, $1 billion. Oh.
It's up to $1 billion. Oh wow! I'll be damned. Yeah. Shit. Wow. So it's over $1 billion. I'd like to win that. I could have you drink. I'll have you drink 2 pitchers of piss.
I'll tell you what. Let's see. You can win $2 billion. I'd do it for $1,000.
Oh, wow.
$500 a picture of Fat 420's fresh piss.
We actually had an agreement for you to get more money than that. You do realize that, right? Didn't we have an agreement for you to get like $2,500 or something?
Oh yeah.
Now it's only $500. All right.
Oh,
I'll take that on your offer. All right, $500. Okay. I'll be damned. I might actually play it. I usually don't play I've never won any. I've never, in fact, on the Powerball, I don't even think I've gotten a number right.
Oh.
Like I think there's 6 numbers or 5 numbers or whatever. I've never even guessed one of them.
I always do just a quick pick. That's it, pick it.
Yeah. Jason says, the longer it's taken Ray to win the lottery, the lower Steve keeps going on the price. He must really want to drink that piss.
No, I said $500 a pitcher.
You have I had already agreed to $2,500 for just a sip. Now you
Oh,
now you only want $500 for a pitcher? Oh, all right, I'll take it. All right, $500. There you go. I'm saving money. That's awesome.
oh, I hope that doesn't show Stainless is not on tonight because they'll bring it up that I made this comment today.
Mm-hmm. Stainless is every Tuesday, so it should be tonight. Well, let's see how it goes.
Yeah,
Maybe I'll play. What's the Mega Million up to? I never win anything on that either. I never win anything. Oh well. We'll see. We should wrap it up though. It's after 9:30. I want to thank you all for listening and invite you to come back tomorrow morning. Remember, Stainless tonight at 7 o'clock. That's their new time, 7 o'clock.
oh yeah.
And Karen said someone won the Mega Millions last week.
Oh,
So that's
30
only
million?
like 30 million. Oh wow, that's still
that'd be
pretty
hard to
cool. I
win
didn't know
with.
someone won. Good for them. All right, you guys, let's wrap it up. We'll see you tomorrow. Stainless tonight. Have a great rest of your Tuesday, and we'll see you later. Bye, everybody.